Hey, good morning everyone. It's Tuesday, August the 10th, and Kendall and I are up, packed, and back on the trail. Had a pretty good night last night. Got in early yesterday, getting ready to go over Saddleback Mountain, and so we had a good night. No rain last night, and it's blue sky, and the sun is just now getting up. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are heading north. Glad to have you with us today, and hope you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and do some miles today and hopefully get you some good views. So, alright, come on. Let's go. Okay, once Kendall stops breathing, we can video. But we made it up the tree line, and man, that was a tough climb. It was only 45 minutes from camp, though, so
full mile.
Yeah, we're up to alpine level, and still not at the top, not even close to the top. But anyway, we are going up, up, up. But the trail's been not too bad. It's been a few rock faces, and a lot of these big old rock step type things. So, yeah, we're making our way up. Beautiful day today. The temperature is great for hiking. Sun's coming out. Looks like it's going to be hot again today, but blue sky up there now. Most of the valleys are cloud covered, so we'll have to see what kind of view we get when we get up there. So, all right. Hope you got more wind than I do. Let's go. Alright, y'all, you did it. Only took us an hour and a half to get up here, but made it to the peak of Saddleback Mountain. And our next destination right over there, a little bump called the Horn, and then it's down from the left of it, or over the top of it actually, this little Saddleback is what it's called. Those are our next pieces of trail to do, and looking off to the northwest over here, down in the valley, right down in here is the top of Saddleback Ski Resort. You can see the ski gondola down there and the ski run. So yeah, we are above that, but just a gorgeous view today. Here's where we just came from over there. A lot of cloud cover. Right over the top of that peak there, way off in the distance, make out Mount Washington and the Wildcat Mountains, which we came over a couple weeks ago. Mount Madison's over there, so yeah, it's a pretty good view. Down in the valley over here, see a little bit of the lake down there, and we are actually headed that direction. Alright, let's go. Alright, we made it up to the horn. Elevation 4,041 feet. Overlooking the town of Rangeley and Saddleback Mountain Ski Resort. And there's Saddleback Mountain. Came across that in about an hour to this side. So looking off to the east and southeast, and looking over towards our next goal is that one, which is Little Saddleback, and then down below it is Little Horn. And then we drop down in the valley, and then probably tomorrow head up that way. Alright.
Can I talk?
Coming over.
So the worst day on the trail so far for me was going over Garfield. If you remember, that's the one where we had to walk down inside a waterfall while it was raining, and it was so slippery. I think we did like 3 miles that day. It was miserable. I cried the whole day. Anyhow, going down the horn, which is what we have to do next, there's a section. It's short. It's only like 0.4 or something. But on the comments on our app, it's compared to coming down Garfield. So we're a little nervous.
Okay, we just stopped at the Reddington Stream campsite, have a little lunch and refill our water bottles. So we are heading we're down off of the horn and heading over to Little Saddleback, or Saddleback Junior, which the book says is steep, but we'll see what it is. And we have a goal of either about 5.5 miles for this afternoon to a campsite, or about 7.2. There's another one, so we'll have to see how we're doing this afternoon and what the trail's like, what we can do. But the main goal right now, getting up over Saddleback Junior, heading down the other side and looking for a campsite in about 5.5 miles. So we'll also pass a lean-to here in about another 1.5 miles, but again, that's probably going to be a little too early for us. So, and we got to get some more miles in if we want to get to Stratton by Thursday. So anyway, heading up the trail and seeing what we can find this afternoon. Let's go. Alright, we're knocking them down. One up there on the left is Saddleback. That one's the horn. Came down the horn. Now we're going up Saddleback Junior. Third mountain of the day. It's only 1:30. Gorgeous day. Okay, we made it to the shelter and stopped, had a little break, nice little chat with other hikers there. And there's some southbound hikers doing a section, and they were giving out food because they're getting out tomorrow, and they had a bunch of extra food. So I got a whole bag of Twizzlers. Wow, I love Twizzlers, so that was pretty awesome. And the shelter was one of our objectives, a bailout section for today, depending on how far we could go, and we're able to go beyond that. So Our next point will be some campsites near a waterfall, about 2.5 miles up the trail. So we'll get up there, see what time it is, see how good we're feeling, either plop down there or push on another 2.5 miles to another campsite. So got a couple options today, but we're both feeling really good, even though we've climbed 3 big mountains today. But it's been a beautiful day, and we also want to try to push as far as we can, because we're scheduled food-wise to get into the town of Stratton hopefully by Thursday. So the more we can go today and tomorrow, the easier it'll be getting into town on Thursday. So we'll try to make miles while we can. So alright, so we're headed up to the waterfall campsite, 2.5 miles. Come on, let's go. Alright, we're going through this section here, and it's a good reminder that, man, we better get done with this hike. It's already starting to look like fall up here in Maine. Got leaves down on the ground. Okay guys, we made it down to 1,300 feet, which was actually 1,100 feet below where we camped last night. So getting up over the mountains and getting down this side feels pretty good. But made it to a little stream crossing here. Just gotta get Kindle across, and then we'll take a little break on the other side. So alright, let's head over there. Alright, we passed the stream and we're heading up that way to a campsite. So let's go. Okay, we just passed the campsite near the waterfall. We're able to get water and stuff. That was if we're having a really good day, that's where we'd camp. But we are having a really good day. So we're going another 2 miles up this river to probably more campsites that are up there. So it's right now it's 5:45, so we're hoping to be up there around 7:30. We'll see how the trail goes. Hopefully we don't have to walk after dark tonight, but it'll put us in a better position tomorrow to make some miles, get us into Stratton on Thursday. So alright, let's go find us a campsite. Alright y'all, we made it to the campsite and in about 7 o'clock, a little before 7 actually, got all set up and ready for the night, had a little dinner, and yeah, we're ready to call it a day. Found this old road grade here, just up from the stream's right below us, so yeah, good water source and good flat spot to put up our tents. So good day today. How far did we go, Kendall?
11.8.
11.8 miles today, so another double-digit day for us. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and get things buttoned up and call it a day. So thanks for being with us today. We saw a lot of really neat stuff today, going over the mountains and all. So hope you enjoyed the views, and we'll get back out on the trail tomorrow. See if we can find some more neat stuff. So, alright, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, good morning. It's Wednesday, August the 11th, and Kendall and I are on the trail, and getting ready to get packed up and head north again. So, just camped on this old road grade here, right next to the old washed out bridge, so it's kind of cool. But plenty of water here, a good little spot actually. road grade is nice and flat. There's one other camper here. There's a young lady that was camping over here, and then we camped over on this side here. But yeah, the Appalachian Trail actually runs right up through here. So yeah, we were right on the trail. So got our packs packed up, ready to go, and we were gonna put them on and go hiking today. Hope you can hike with us. It's kind of overcast today, kind of foggy and gray. It's supposed to be that way all day. It's not that cold. Luckily, it's been actually pretty warm here in Maine, so we've been happy about that. No rain again last night, but just really heavy fog because of the warmer days and the colder nights. So yeah, we are ready to go. So put your packs on. Let's get up the trail. Okay, good job, you guys. You did it. You got out of your tent, got your packs on. An hour later, you made it to your top of your first mountain, Lone Mountain, elevation 3280. So yeah, it wasn't too bad of a climb up here. Nothing really technical or rocky. It's just a steep grade dirt trail pretty much all the way up. Little tent site here, kind of a rocky one though. But our next goal that we're shooting for is Spalding Mountain. Should come to Spalding Mountain Lean-To in about 2.2 miles. Maybe a good spot to stop and have a little snack or something. So.
And there's water there.
And there's water there, Kendall said. So trail heads that way, and hopefully, since we're on top of a mountain, it heads down a little bit. So we'll see. Okay, we just left Spalding Mountain Lean-To. Stopped and got some water, had a little snack, and been about 3.5 miles into our day already. It's only 10 o'clock, so the trail's been really good to us today so far, but not sure how long that's going to keep up. But anyway, it's about a third of our day so far, which was good. And so we are back on trail, continuing to head up Spalding Mountain. So we get up there and then it's down and headed over to Sugarloaf Mountain. So haven't seen any creatures. Saw a little toad, but no real creatures to speak of. One of the things Kendall and I have talked about is how quiet Maine is. It's almost deafening quiet. There's no birds, very little wind, no frogs, no nothing. It's just dead silence in the woods. It's really strange, but it's been that way pretty much all of Maine. Every once in a while you hear a chipmunk or something off in the distance, and we did get a little bird this morning that woke us up, but for the most part there is no sound at all. It's really strange. You can't hear cars, airplanes, nothing. So it's just so remote. But anyway, we're walking up the trail. Maybe we'll see something. Let's go. Okay, continuing our journey, and made it to another mountain, Mount Spalding. And actually this one, the trail doesn't go right up to the peak. There's a little side trail that goes up about, I don't know, maybe 0.2 or 0.3 up to the peak. But day like today, I'm not worth it. I mean, you're going to see the fog just as well as you can see it down here. So yeah, so now we are made it to the peak, and we are headed down the other side of it. So that's a lot of what we're doing today. One mountain after another, just going up and going back down. Several of the peaks we hit today, other than Lone Peak, which wasn't very tall, but several of them, the trail doesn't actually go to the very peak. So not so sure if we'll even be above tree line today, but we'll see how it goes. But again, it's so foggy today. I don't know, you can see that the visibility is very poor. Sun's trying to peek out, but yeah, it's just poor visibility today. So anyway, we're another mountain down, and we're just chugging along here. So hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I haven't seen much for you today, but anyway, you can see my bearded face is most wildlife you're gonna see today, I think. But we'll see. Maybe I'll even catch that elusive moose for you today. All right, let's head up the trail. Okay, I let Kendall get down the trail a little bit, and I'm going to try to hold my breath for a second and just give you a idea of the stillness. Hopefully you can hear how still it is up here in the woods today. Got to some steepness here and actually losing part of the trail over the edge, but a little clearer view of what we're looking at here. Fog's finally going away, but kind of don't want to see. It's like a big old slide area down in through there, but apparently we're coming up to a steep section here before long, so hopefully it's not too bad. Going back up away from the edge now. Okay, we're going up or down a particularly tricky section. Just all rock faces all the way up. So, but looks like we may be almost down to the bottom of it. Kendall's working her way down. Might have a little bit to do down there, but this rock face was the worst part of it. Alright, and we got about another mile to a mile and a half to our campsite, so we'll work our way down. You can see the river bottom, or the river down at the bottom of the valley. Hopefully we're going to be down there somewhere, but we got to work our way down there. So, and it started raining on us. Kendall's got her pack covered, I got mine covered, but it's not raining very hard, just a few showers every now and then. The fog's still pretty thick, but not too bad. So alright, I'm going to put up the phone and get down these rocks. Okay, we made it down to the river valley, and got down to the river and are trying to cross it. Not too bad of a crossing here. And then we go back up into the woods that way. Our campsite's about a mile up there. It's about 2:45 right now, so hoping to get up there by 4, but pretty steep going up the other side, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But weather's clearing up, the sun's coming out, so hopefully it'll stay that way. But alright, let's head back up into the woods. Alright, y'all, we found the campsite. Actually, there's a designated campground here with tent sites and all that, but we chose to camp in this little stealth site right at the turn to the campground, which is actually across this little stream in about 2/10 of a mile that way. We just didn't feel like we needed to walk another 2/10 of a mile, and the site right by the trail was actually pretty decent. So yeah, we're right in there. It's kind of a tight little spot, but we got in there all right. And Appalachian Trail is right this way. Actually, that's southbound. If you head down there almost 1,600 miles, you'll find Damascus, Virginia, where we started. But we're not going to go that way. Tomorrow morning we go up, and we are going up the Crocker Mountains. We have South Crocker and North Crocker, another one of those two-peaked mountains, and then slide down into Stratton, Maine. So yeah, we'll be getting up early tomorrow and heading up the mountains. So apparently they're up over 4,000 feet again, so a couple of big ones. And trail doesn't look like it's going to be too terribly hard, except for right at the beginning. Apparently there's a rock scramble to get over and stuff, but we'll be able to do that in the morning and get up top, and should be clear tomorrow, so we'll get you some views. Anyway, today was a pretty good day. How far did we go, Kendall?
Today, 9.5.
9.5 miles today, which we got in early again, but again, right at the base of the Crockers, not enough time to get up and over them, so we figured we'd camp here at the base and go over tomorrow. So we got in early, got set up, and stayed dry today. Just a few little sprinkles here and there, but no rain to speak of, and it should be clear tomorrow. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it a night, and we will see you guys on the trail tomorrow. Good night.